Okay, hello everybody. This is The Theory of the Long Tail, and it is a book written by Chris Anderson in 2006, and he asks the question of how endless choice is creating unlimited demand and why the future of business is selling less of more. So listen carefully, why the future of business is selling less of more. And he draws a picture like this, which is basically a graph, and the long tail is here. And traditionally, we have had, as you know, a bestseller book, the #1 book, or the #1 CD music, sells millions of copies. So here we have millions, and the #1 selling a lot. The #2 sells actually far less than #1. #3 sells even less, and this way we go down the graph. Now, a traditional shopkeeper wants to have some books in his store, some CDs in his store, but not too many. So he decides that at this point he will no longer stock in the shelf. He will no longer put the music or the book in the shelf. So maybe in some shops we have here book number 10,000 or CD number 10,000, but nevertheless it is limited because of the store space. Now this is what traditionally has been the area. You go into the shop, you buy a book, you look what is possible, and you pick it from there. But with the emergence of the internet, the world is changing. From the internet, you can look at what books are, e.g. available on the Amazon or on a music store, and these stores actually today have up to 5 million and maybe some even more items in their digital stores. And for these digital stores, it is, especially with music, it is easy to store because the capacity is not limited. They can store 5 million quite easily. And then the question is, do people buy these seldom sold pieces of music? The answer is that maybe this particular music, which could be made by you, one person will buy it. This, maybe 2 persons will buy it. But altogether, this area, which earlier has not been in the shop, is about 20 to 30% of the market. So selling more of less is a great business. Now, you should be aware that when this market is emerging, it will also mean that this market here will change. Since people on the average have the same amount of money in their pockets as they had earlier, it means that now that they are spending money in this area, they are actually spending -20 to -30% less in this area. So the traditional shopkeeper or the traditional music store keeper is actually getting less money than he did before. This is the long tail, and this is what happens in the digital economy. Thank you.